When my son began showing interest in literacy, and I could tell that he was ready to begin reading, I knew that there was a specific kind of book I wanted to get for him. And I went to several librarians and asked them if they could help me find this type of book. And it's not hard. But I guess there's not really a category that a librarian knows how to look up for this. So I'm going to share with you what I dug up and found. I knew what I wanted, I knew what I was looking for, and it's not that complicated, but it doesn't really have like a catalog category. Anyway, word books. Word books. It's a book that has a picture with a word. So, like this one. It's a picture of a house, and inside the house there's a word underneath a piece of furniture. It says chair. There's a fireplace. Books that say, like, it has a picture of an apple and it says apple. Books like that are what I really, really like to teach kids how to read with. See this book? It's got all sorts of pictures and a single word underneath the picture. When you point to... Okay, actually, these are baby names like Gosling and Calf, but okay, on the farm. So let's look at this book. Do you see on the page here, you can point to this animal and then say, what does that say? And your child will know that it's a duck. They will know that that word is duck. And so it's kind of like reading, but it's also kind of like the picture is giving you what the word is. And it's a fantastic bridge from that interest in literacy to actually being able to, like, figure out what a word is. It's amazing. So find books like this, books that have a picture and a single word that is descriptive of what the picture is. This particular one is a first words book, and I have found quite a few books like this. So First 100, First 1000. I really love this one, especially because it's got a font that looks kind of handwritten. So I really love the style of letters. It's very natural, and it's mostly lowercase, which is better for reading. So this one is really, really sweet, and it just has so many words, and they're all categorized with a word underneath a picture. And it's really fun to look at and talk about. And you really don't have to tell your kid what it says. I mean, they know. They know that that word is airplane. So even though they may not quite be ready to read like AIRPLANE, if they look at the picture, then they discover that that's what the word airplane looks like. And so it teaches a lot of sort of sight words with pictures. So find yourself some word books. I have found that actually foreign language books are fantastic for this. So we got a bunch of Spanish English books, and then introduced a little bit of Spanish in addition to introducing reading. But these are really fun. You know, we've got a helicopter, we have a hot air balloon, we have a bus, and it's all just descriptive words with a picture. And these you can find in the children's bilingual section, but also there are some really great word book, picture books in the adults, like language reference books. So Spanish word books, things like that. French. So anyway, this is another one. This has got more sort of picturesque kind of pictures. This is more of like a seek and find kind of book, but it's got a ton of words. And again, there's a helicopter, and it says helicopter. So books like this are really valuable for teaching how to read because it's showing you a picture of what the word is, and so then they know how to read what that word is because the picture tells them what the word is. Kind of it's an in-between. I mean, it's not exactly decoding words or figuring out sounds, but I do believe it is actually reading. This is another book that I found that I really loved. It's actually an encyclopedia, and it's a little more advanced than some of those other word books. It has words in alphabetical order, so this is a whole section of words that begin with P, and there's a picture, and there's a word, and sometimes there's a little sentence to put it into context. But this is a really fun dictionary book that is in this category. So, when your child is starting to show signs that they are ready to learn how to read, I highly recommend getting these books because they will feel like they can read independently and they know what the words are. And you don't have to tell them, you get to ask them and they get to tell you, which is a really, really independent feeling. And it's really confidence boosting and really, really fun.